Ladies and gentlemen, today a review of The Menu. On its surface, The Menu is a story about rich socialites indulging in a restaurant, a very exclusive restaurant, where a celebrity chef has become disenchanted with his work and hates the fact that he has worked so hard that his food, his art, can only be enjoyed by a certain class of client. That's what this movie is on the surface, but it holds so much subtext. On top of it being a really taut thriller, it's also a story about classism and the way that we treat each other based on who we are in the food chain of life. Ralph Fiennes is incredible. He chews scenery throughout this entire movie. His performance is a complete standout. Anya Taylor-Joy is spectacular as well. I love the chemistry between both of them. There's definitely moments and times in this movie where this is about both of their characters going at odds. And in the background, you've got a collection of socialites that stem from a washed-up actor, finance bros, food critics, and a rich couple who just enjoy the finer things. With such a huge ensemble cast, it helps to facilitate some of the sharp wit and humor that the script doles out in order to really cut the tension. There's some really fun illustration in this movie as well. Every meal is presented to you with text on screen detailing its ingredients, and that mechanic goes far to actually explain some things in the plot and the details in some really humorous ways. There's a lot of things like that are very clever in this movie. Something else I should mention is that it's also pretty funny as well. I find myself laughing out loud at a bunch of parts in this movie, and for good reason. It's just sharp and witty, and I think it's just a great time at the theater. And also, I can't stress enough how much Ralph Fiennes is incredible. Like, he is just built for this movie. The way that he just exudes his power as the chef in this movie is spectacular, and honestly worth the price of admission alone. Jean Leguizamo also shows up in this as well, and he's always fun. Nicholas Hoult is in this movie as well, and he plays a type of character that I've never seen him play, but I've always wanted to see him play. When you watch the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and I think he does an incredible job as well. I actually worked service industry for almost 10 years, so there was a lot of this movie that brought up some memories from the time where I was working service industry. And I think more than anything, this is just a really good takedown of restaurant culture in general. And I'm just happy to see that played out in cinema for sure. I give The Menu a 9 out of 10. An almost perfect movie that is lifted up by the really incredible performances by everyone. Ralph Fiennes is just excellent in this movie. Anya Taylor-Joy's character is excellent as the audience surrogate, but she also goes toe-to-toe with Ralph Fiennes, and I think that dynamic is really well done. And I love the fact that this is a thriller comedy that is a complete takedown of the restaurant industry in every single facet, from like investor relationships to food critic relationships to the relationship between servers and guests. And it's a really well done, just taut thriller that has you on the edge of your seat throughout the entire thing. I would say that my biggest criticism is that there is a little bit of suspension of disbelief that you really have to fall into to really go with the movie all the way to the end. But other than that, a really, really solid, fun time at the movies. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for making it all the way to the end. Look at you, watching my videos all the way to the end. You're the best. You really are. I really, 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 really appreciate you. Please also let me know what you think about my reviews. I'm trying to get better at this. It's hard, it's a long process, but I think as I do more and more and more, I'm definitely gonna be better, sharper, and I'll be able to make even better content for you. Please comment. I'll do my best to always reply to everyone who comments. Thank you.